Australia's seen nothing like it.
Now is the time to dig deep. Governments making decisions like they never have before.
An astonishing third economic rescue package, upping the defences against a crisis that confounds like no other before.
We are committing $130 billion over the next 6 months to support the jobs and livelihoods of what we anticipate of being almost 6 million Australians.
That's $5 billion a week to be spent tackling a jobs killer, one that's already seen hundreds of thousands of Australians join Centrelink queues. The $1,500 a fortnight Jobkeeper allowance will be payable to full-time, part-time and casuals who've been on the books for more than a year. That's up to 6 million Australians, or nearly half the working population. Small and medium-sized businesses who've lost more than 30% of turnover will be eligible. For businesses with turnovers of $1 billion or more, they'll be eligible if their turnover has dropped by 50% or more. It's backdated to the 1st of March, meaning many of those made redundant in the past few weeks might get the payment.
So if you're an employer who's been forced as a result of the downturn following the coronavirus to retrench workers, you'll put them back on your books and you'll receive this $1,500 payment.
Employees won't be going to Centrelink. They won't be engaging with the social security system. They'll be engaging directly with their employer, and their employer will be making the payments.
For this struggling golf club in Brisbane, it hits the spot.
Oh, that would help us big time because we'd be enabled to keep our full-time staff.
The club's lost 80% of business and had to lay off 3 full-time workers and all the casuals.
And I'm on edge if I'll have an income and places to go afterwards, but that should keep everyone rolling and happy.
In throwing a gobsmacking amount of money at the coronavirus crisis, the government's so-called hibernation strategy is taking shape. At enormous cost, it wants the Australian workforce to spring back to life as soon as the virus threat lifts, whenever that is. The stakes couldn't be higher. The Prime Minister grimly predicts this crisis will bankrupt some nations and cause others to collapse altogether. He's determined to make sure Australia isn't one of them.